Hey everyone, I have been tackling some quite serious subjects recently of motivation and perseverance and things like that. So I thought today it might be nice to have some fun instead. So I want to show you some special effects that you can quite easily play on the piano to impress your friends or just amuse the kids. These are both whole tone scales and they are very easy to play if you understand the structure of the whole tone scale. So actually if you're looking at a normal major scale, C to C for example, your scale structure goes from your start note, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So if you want to play a major scale anywhere on the piano, if you remember tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, you have the structure of the scale. A whole tone scale is all just whole tones, no semitones at all. So whatever note I begin on, for example, if I start on a D, I'm going to go tone, 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 tone. So it has that spacey kind of effect. So we can create that dreamy effect if we go from the 3 white notes in front of the 2 black notes to the 3 black notes, 3 white notes, 3 black notes, etc. I would put my left hand on the black notes just because it's just easier to get around as you're crossing hands over as you go pedal down, 3 white notes, 3 black notes, 3 white notes, etc. And then you can do the same by reversing that, so you can go with the 2 black notes and 4 white notes. It's the same idea, tone, so starting note, tone, 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 tone. All whole tones. You can experiment with which hand is more comfortable for you to play on the black notes or the white notes, but that's all there is to that. It's a really nice effect and very easy to get. That's pretty simple. We're just going, you can go lower down on the keyboard if you want, you can go right down to the bottom there. This of course made famous by the Jaws movie, and such a very, very simple motif. You're just picking two notes a semitone apart. You could do that anywhere. It's just the same idea, and we're just picking up speed, just start off very dramatically, very quietly. Leave plenty of space in between. And now it's sneaking up on you. Getting faster and faster, and then smash anywhere you like on the piano to create the attack. A glissando. You don't want to do too many of these because it is quite hard on the hands, but basically start on whatever note, and the difficulty is knowing, where to finish. You probably want to finish on an exact note. If this appears in a piece of music, you'll probably have a start and finish note, and you'll have to work on being able to, start and finish in the right place. But if you're just doing it for fun, I would use the side of the thumb or the side of the hand. There'd be the toughest parts that you can use. Be a little bit easier on the black notes. Again, use the side of the hand. If you have to do this a lot, if it's in a piece of music that you're practicing, it might be a good idea to actually have a pencil or something to use instead. Just grab it. I've seen performers do that. They have something at the side of the piano, something that won't damage the piano, and they use that to go down if they have to do a glissando a lot, because as I said, it's really, really hard on your hands. So don't worry if you can't do it too often, but the side of the thumb or the side of the hand are the toughest places, and they'll allow you to do it. Also known as shaving a haircut. Apparently it came from an ad way back when. Shaving a haircut, 2 cents. But basically all we're doing, from the F sharp to the C sharp, onto the D and back to the C sharp. Then, do you see where C and E are here? We're just going to the 2 notes on either side. So D and F, and then coming out to the 2 black notes outside of those. So we're just going. So not very much to remember there. Meanwhile, your left hand can be down here in the piano, ready to play a C sharp with the B and F. And then when you move on to the black notes, you're going down to the F sharp in the left hand. So you may want to practice that bit first to get that coordinated before you put it together. This one is very handy for when you have to accompany a silent movie, if that's your job. That used to be a job. People would sit at the piano watching the movie and playing the sound effects. So that would have been a really, really popular one to show when the villain had arrived. It's really quite simple. In the left hand, you're playing diminished fifths or augmented fourths, whatever way you want to think of them. So I'm playing an A to an E flat. Then I'm coming down to C and F sharp below it. And then just the C below it. So keeping the F sharp and just going to the C below it. So you have these three intervals. Meanwhile, in the right hand, I'm ready to go. I'm going to play a diminished seventh. So we're just stacked minor thirds. A to C, to E flat, to F sharp. And I'm just going to have my pedal down and just kind of roll those. That's with the last interval in the left hand, the C to the F sharp. And I'm going to roll that a little bit as well. And that gives that effect. So I hope you have fun with those. If you liked this video, would you do me a huge favour and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. There's lots of good material if you're serious about learning piano. There's lots you can watch on this channel that'll help you along. If you're interested in working with me, there's a link below to my website and you can find information on what I have to offer. But regardless, until I see you again, happy practicing.